Princess Charlotte has been in the spotlight since birth, and it seems that some of her few chances to relax come when she spends time with her grandmother. Princess Charlotte may be young, but people close to the royal family say she's very smart for her age. Many reports claim she can already speak 4 languages: English, French, Spanish, and even some Welsh. Most kids her age are still learning basic words, but Charlotte is said to switch between languages with ease. She picked up Spanish from her nanny, Maria, who comes from Spain. At home, she often speaks in French as well, and during royal visits, she has spoken in Welsh without needing help. Her language skills have surprised many adults who meet her. Charlotte also started reading very early. While most children begin with short picture books, she was already reading full chapter books by the age of 3. That's something most kids don't do until much later. It shows how quickly she learns and how focused she can be. People have also noticed her behavior in public. There are short clips where she reminds adults what to do. One time, she quietly corrected her father, Prince William, during a formal event. She noticed he forgot to bow at the right moment and gave him a gentle nudge. Charlotte seems calm and confident during public appearances. She often stands still, follows instructions, and looks comfortable in front of cameras. Many adults struggle with that, but she handles it like a pro. Some experts say Charlotte may be gifted. One child development expert, Dr. Helen Stokes, explained that some smart children don't always show it in big ways. Instead, they quietly understand more than people expect. She said, "These children think fast, speak clearly, and remember details that others forget." Staff members who work with Charlotte say she is kind, curious, and very aware of what's going on around her. She remembers names and pays attention to small things. She even helps her younger brother, Prince Louis, during events. Charlotte seems to have a strong memory and a good sense of how to behave in different situations. She watches people closely and learns fast. Some say she is already one of the most responsible children in the royal family. At the same time, she still enjoys normal kid things. She plays, jokes around, and has fun with her brothers, but when it's time to act royal, she steps up with confidence. Charlotte is growing up in a world full of rules and pressure, but she's handling it with ease. Many people believe she will play a big role in the future of the royal family. Her early signs of intelligence and leadership are hard to miss. Charlotte's amazing language skills and early reading show she's no ordinary child, but her real power comes from how she's already helping to guide the royal family behind the scenes. The power behind the throne. Princess Charlotte is only a child, but people around the royal family say she may already be helping King Charles in quiet ways. She is young but smart and full of ideas. Some insiders believe she once gave the king advice about how the royal family could better connect with younger people. This happened when Charlotte was around 7 years old. During a private family visit, she reportedly shared some thoughts with her grandfather. She told him what kids her age like and how the royals could seem more friendly and fun. Her ideas were simple but clear. Not long after that, people close to the palace said Charlotte wrote something that surprised everyone. It was a short note, now known as the modernization memo. It had suggestions like using shorter videos online, posting more photos of and using words that are easy to understand. Soon after this, many people noticed the royal social media accounts began to change. The posts became lighter and more cheerful. There were more pictures of family life and less formal messages. Some captions even sounded like something a young person might say. They were short, fun, and easier to read. Royal fans began to enjoy the new tone. Even younger followers started to take notice. The change didn't feel forced. It felt real, and the timing matched what insiders said about Charlotte's memo. Charlotte's ideas may have helped the royals become more modern and open. Her view of the world is fresh. She sees what kids like. She also understands how her generation thinks. Her simple ideas may have reached the king at just the right time. There's another way Charlotte may be helping. King Charles cares deeply about nature. He often talks about clean air, trees, and animals. Charlotte has also shown an interest in the environment. She likes gardening and helps care for animals at home. She asks questions about recycling and enjoys learning about the planet. People close to the family say these talks with Charlotte remind the king of why he started caring about nature in the first place. In recent speeches, King Charles sounds more gentle and more personal when talking about the Earth. He speaks about teaching children to care for the planet. Some believe Charlotte helped inspire that softer message. She may not attend big meetings or give speeches, but her quiet words seem to reach the right people. Her simple way of thinking and her honesty may have a real impact. Princess Charlotte may still be growing up, but she is already paying attention. She sees how the royal family works and shares her thoughts when it matters. Her ideas are small, but smart, and they come from the heart. Charlotte's quiet ideas have already helped change how the royal family talks to the world. But she's not just giving advice. She's also bold enough to challenge old royal rules. The royal revolutionary Princess Charlotte is growing up in front of the world. People see her at royal events and think she's just a sweet little girl. But if you look closely, you'll see something more. She is strong, smart, and not afraid to show her real self. She follows the rules when needed, but she also makes her own choices. There are many moments that show her bold personality. In one famous clip, she playfully stuck her tongue out at photographers. Her mother, Princess Kate, gently laughed and let her enjoy the moment. Charlotte looked proud and full of life. Another time, she waved to the crowd in her own style, not just copying others. These small actions show she is confident and has her own way of doing things. Charlotte also knows how to handle herself in public. She stands tall, fixes her dress, and even smooths her hair when she sees cameras. It's clear that she understands how people see her. Most kids don't think about this, but Charlotte does. She already acts like someone who knows she's being watched and wants to look her best. One moment really caught people's attention. During a royal event, Charlotte chose not to curtsy to a senior royal. She stayed still and gave a small nod instead. Some insiders say she once told her mom, "Respect should be earned." That simple line says a lot. Charlotte wasn't being rude. She was showing that she has her ideas about what respect means. Many royal watchers say Charlotte reminds them of Princess Anne when she was young. Anne was known for being tough and speaking her mind. She didn't always follow royal rules, but she stayed true to herself. Charlotte seems to be the same way. She's kind and polite, but strong at the same time. Another example happened at Prince Louis's christening. Photographers tried to get close, but Charlotte stopped them with a firm, "You're not coming." It surprised everyone. Some thought it was bold. Others thought it showed how protective she is of her family. Either way, it showed she is not afraid to speak up. Kate and William seem proud of her strong nature. They teach her how to be respectful, but also let her speak her mind. They want her to grow up with values, but also with confidence. Charlotte is learning how to balance royal life with her own personality. Her little acts may seem small, but they show a bigger picture. In a family that often follows strict rules, Charlotte brings something new. She shows that you can be royal and still be yourself. She listens, learns, and then makes her own choices. Charlotte's brave moments show she won't just follow rules without thinking. She's creating her own style of being royal, and it's all part of a bigger plan for her future. The future queen's master plan. Princess Charlotte is still young, but many people believe she already has a strong sense of her future role. She walks with confidence, waves with a big smile, and always seems to know how to behave at royal events. Even when surrounded by cameras, she stays calm and focused. She seems to understand what is expected of her. Her body language often changes depending on who she is standing near. With her parents or siblings, she looks relaxed and playful around King Charles or other senior royals. She becomes more serious and careful. Some people think she's learning how to act in different situations. She watches others, takes it all in, and adjusts herself without being told. There are quiet stories from palace staff that Charlotte once kept a small notebook. In it, she wrote simple ideas on how to make the royal family more kind and open. One staff member shared that she wrote, "Everyone should feel welcome, even if they wear old shoes." It was just a small note, but it showed how thoughtful she is. Her mind goes beyond herself. She thinks about people and how they feel. Her former nanny also spoke about how Charlotte asked deep questions. She once asked why some kids have no shoes or toys. These thoughts stayed with her. She wanted to understand, and more than that, she wanted to help. She is a child with a caring heart. Many people see a link between Charlotte and her grandmother, Princess Diana. Diana was known for her kindness and her love for those in need. She helped people no one else would even talk to. She smiled, hugged, and listened. People loved her because she made them feel seen. Charlotte shows signs of that same spirit. She smiles in a warm way. She speaks kindly to others. She helps her brothers when they need her. These actions are small, but they come from a real place. She isn't acting because someone told her to. It's just who she is. Charlotte may not be first in line to be queen, but she acts like someone who takes her role seriously. She watches, learns, and remembers. She builds strong connections with those around her. She knows when to speak and when to stay quiet. Her actions show that she understands what it means to be royal. Even at her age, some people believe Charlotte is creating her own path. She blends old traditions with new ideas. She stays polite, but also adds her own touch. She wants to be a royal. People can relate to, not just someone in a crown, but someone who feels real. Charlotte's caring heart and smart ideas prove she's learning to be a leader. People will love, but her special place in the royal family is also breaking old rules about who can be important, shifting the line of succession. Princess Charlotte has already made history. She is the first girl in the royal family who kept her place in the line of succession even after her younger brother was born. Before, boys always moved ahead of girls, no matter who was older, but a new rule changed that. Now, birth order matters more than gender. Because of this change, Charlotte comes right after her older brother, Prince George, and before her younger brother, Prince Louis. This small shift shows a big step forward for the royal family. It means girls now have an equal chance to hold important roles. But it's not just about the rule. Charlotte stands out in many other ways. She walks with confidence, smiles at the crowd, and helps her brothers stay focused during events. Many people have noticed that Charlotte often looks more in control than both George and Louis. She steps forward when needed and always seems calm in front of the cameras. At public events, she watches carefully and reacts quickly. If her brothers get distracted or act out, Charlotte gently reminds them to behave. People have seen her guide Louis and even give George quiet signals during royal ceremonies. It's clear she takes her role seriously. Some experts believe Charlotte's strong presence is helping shape her brothers. George is the future king, but Charlotte often shows leadership in small ways. Her energy is strong. She speaks clearly and always knows where to stand. She adds something special to every royal event. Inside the palace, some people are starting to notice how much attention Charlotte gets. Photos and videos of her often go viral. Her small smiles, bold moves, or funny looks get shared all over the world. George follows rules and tries to stay serious, but Charlotte brings a bit of fun and spark to royal life. A few royal staff members have shared quiet thoughts about this. They wonder if Charlotte might be outshining her older brother. It's not about being better. It's more about how people respond to her. She draws attention without trying. She is simply being herself. One of Charlotte's friends once said she made a clear comment. "I don't want to be a boring royal." That one line says a lot. She wants to be different. She wants to be kind and real. She also wants to be someone people enjoy watching and listening to. Charlotte is not trying to take the spotlight. She respects her place in the family. But her bold heart and strong mind make her stand out. She follows royal rules, but she adds her own style. She waves with joy, smiles with care, and speaks with honesty. Charlotte's strong presence is already changing how people see the royal family's future. She's not just waiting her turn. She's actively learning how to connect with the modern world, the modern monarch in training. Princess Charlotte is growing up fast. She may be young, but many people say she already acts like a future leader. She smiles with confidence, speaks clearly, and pays attention to what is going on around her. She's learning how to be a royal, but she's also learning how to be herself. Charlotte cares about the world. She likes helping others and often talks about fairness. Her parents say she asks deep questions about people and the planet. She wants to understand how things work and why people face problems. These are big thoughts for someone her age, but Charlotte handles them well. She also enjoys learning new things. She uses tablets and watches videos that teach her about animals, nature, and people who are making a difference. She follows stories about young kids who plant trees, clean beaches, and speak at schools. She looks up to people who care about the world. These stories inspire her. Charlotte also loves books. She often chooses ones about animals, kind leaders, or kids who work hard. Her favorite stories talk about friendship, helping others, and standing up for what is right. She listens carefully and asks questions while reading. This shows her heart and her mind are growing strong. People who work with the royal family say Charlotte pays close attention to cameras. During photo shoots, she stands tall, picks her spot, and sometimes even helps her brothers pose. A royal photographer once said, "She directs the photo like a little pro. She knows how to look friendly and calm in pictures." This helps her connect with people who see those photos later. Her pictures feel warm and honest. She often smiles gently or shows small moments with her family. These kinds of photos are different from the older royal style. They feel more real. Because of this, many believe Charlotte is helping shape how the royal family shares their image with the world. At events, Charlotte always looks ready. She listens, stays quiet when needed, and speaks kindly when people greet her. She stands beside her family with pride. She looks strong and kind at the same time. These are the early signs of a good leader. Her parents, Prince William and Princess Kate, help her grow with care. They teach her royal rules, but also let her be curious. They give her space to ask questions and explore new ideas. They know the world is changing, and they want Charlotte to grow up with the tools to face it. Charlotte is not just learning how to be royal. She is learning how to be thoughtful, brave, and kind. She is learning how to use her voice in small but powerful ways. When she waves, it feels warm. When she speaks, it feels honest. Charlotte is growing up to be someone who truly cares about others and the planet. All of these early signs point to one thing. The royal family may never be the same again. Princess Charlotte is smart, bold, and already changing royal life in her own way. She may not wear the crown, but she's shaping the future with heart and confidence. The world saw a princess, but the palace may be raising a leader. Like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe for more royal stories.